Welcome back, hustlers. Have you ever watched a video and felt your jaw drop, only to later realize it was completely made up? AI took over Google. Elon Musk issues urgent warning. Titles like that rack up millions of views in hours. One such style of video can reach viral scale with no human editor, no journalist, and no fact checker. Today we expose the world of AI content farms. How entire channels are being mass-produced by generative tools. Why that erodes trust. And most importantly, 7 proven ways you can spot them before you share. What is an AI content farm? A content farm is an operation that pumps out huge volumes of content aimed at exploiting platform algorithms. Historically, they produce low-quality articles. Now they produce video at scale using AI. Think automated scripts, synthesized voices, reused stock clips, and clickbait thumbnails all stitched together by softwares. The goal? Views, ad revenue, affiliate links, not accuracy or audience trust. This isn't sci-fi. News organizations and researchers have documented growing numbers of low-quality automated sites and channels that rely heavily on generative AI to create content with minimal human oversight. Why this matters? The harm. If content is misleading or false, it changes what people believe. Research going back several years shows that false stories often travel faster and further than the truth. A structural problem that's only worsened when creations are cheap and instant. That's a real risk to public knowledge and to creators who invest time and craft. Platforms have started to respond, but enforcement lags behind production. For example, YouTube has added disclosure tools for synthetic or altered content, a step toward transparency. But a tool alone can't stop mass uploads or bad actors who ignore rules. We'll unpack what platforms are doing and what they're not. Case Study 1. Cheapfakes and Celebrity Rage Bait. One concrete example journalists flagged is a wave of low-effort celebrity videos, sometimes called cheapfakes. These videos combine a static photo, an AI voice, and a sensational script to make it look like a public figure said something outrageous. Wired investigated this trend and found many channels using this exact formula, engineered to provoke outrage and drive views. Platforms removed some channels, but dozens more persisted. Wired Spotlight. Why cheapfakes work? They work because they are psychologically engineered. Anger and surprise cause fast clicks and long watch times. Combined with replication across multiple channels, the same story can appear everywhere, which makes it feel true simply through repetition. Spotting the signs. Full 7-point checklist. 1. Thumbnail plus title over emphasis. If the thumbnail uses extreme fonts, red text, and an emotional claim without a verifiable source, be skeptical. AI farms design thumbnails to trigger rapid clicks. 2. Voice that's almost human, but not quite. AI voices can sound polished, but often lack micro variations, odd pacing, identical pauses, or flat emphasis. If the delivery feels too uniform across many videos, suspect synthesis. 3. Paper-thin sourcing. Real journalism cites sources on screen or in the description. AI farm videos often make claims without linking to verifiable sources or provide vague attributions like experts say. 4. High views plus low real engagement. Look at comment quality, likes ratio, and subscriber age. Very high view counts with a small generic comment pool often indicate artificial amplification or viewers who don't stick around to comment meaningfully. 5. Reused visual patterns. Same stock clips or animated intros repeated across multiple channels are red flags. Reverse image the thumbnail or a still to see where else it appears. 6. Upload cadence. Too much, too fast. Humans produce less. Farms publish dozens of similar videos per day. Check the channel's upload history. 7. Channel transparency. Real creators have about pages, social links, or a visible creator identity. When a channel lacks this and posts news constantly, treat it cautiously. How to fact check? Practical walkthrough, ready to verify in under a minute? Try this quick workflow on any suspicious video. What? Open the description. Look for primary sources or links. No links. Red flag. 2. Use reverse image search on the thumbnail. If the same thumbnail shows up on dozens of channels, that's suspicious. 3. Check the channel history. Do uploads cluster in a short time period? Are titles formulaic? 4. Search major news outlets. If a sensational claim is real, credible outlets will likely report it. No hits? Be skeptical. 5. Listen to the voice carefully. If it sounds very similar to other channels, it may be a voice clone or the same AI voice actor used by many farms. 6. Scan the comments for substance. Real viewer communities ask questions and provide nuance. Bot-like comments are short, generic, or repeat the same phrase. These are practical, repeatable checks that help you avoid being manipulated. Case study 2. AI-written websites and AMP content mills. It's not just video. Investigations have found dozens of websites publishing entirely AI-generated articles, often low quality and optimized solely for search or ad revenue. NewsGuard documented many such sites, and industry observers have warned they're being used to push clickbait or affiliate links. These web content farms share the same incentives as video farms. Scale plus monetization is minimal oversight. What platforms are doing? Platforms aren't blind to this. YouTube has introduced a disclosure tool requiring creators to declare when content is realistically altered or synthetic. And they've been experimenting with authenticity, labels based on content credentials. These measures aim to increase transparency, but they rely on creators to comply and on automated systems to detect abuse. So while policy is improving, it's not a silver bullet. Case study 3. Deepfake scams and AMP real-world harm. Beyond clickbait, AI-generated audio and video have been used in scams. For instance, voice clone fraud, where a synthesized voice impersonates a trusted person to trick victims into transferring money. News outlets and industry reports document multiple fraud cases where synthesized media played a role in convincing victims. This is a reminder, beyond misinformation, there's financial harm. What you can do? We can't rely on platforms alone. Here's what you can do right now. Don't share instantly. Pause for a minute and run quick checks. Report deceptive content. Use the platform's reporting tools when something is clearly misleading. Support transparency. Subscribe to and share creators who cite sources, show methods, or disclose AI assistance. Teach others. Share this checklist with family and friends who might be less tech-savvy. Engage critically. Leave comments that ask for sources. Creators who rely on automation often won't respond. Your skepticism changes incentives. AI is a powerful tool for creators and for scammers. The difference comes down to intent and oversight. If we demand better from platforms and creators, and if we sharpen our own verification skills, we can keep our feeds useful and trustworthy. Drop a link in the comments to a video you later realized was fake. We'll review a few in our next deep dive episode. Subscribe to Official AI Hustle Club for honest investigations into how AI is changing the creator economy. Be curious. Be skeptical. Be smart.